debate where the president wanted to do something, but there was months and months and months went by where they weren't doing anything. They had reached out to Ken Mehlman, and Ken Mehlman was the chairman of the Republican Party, and one of the things that Chad Griffin, the main character of my book, had done was not just sort of have two lawyers from opposite side of the aisle, but to bring together the political operatives from both sides of the aisle. And so Ken was, considered a genius. He was the engineer of Bush's second term, and he had helped the White House. He came out to be a part of the lawsuit, the Papier lawsuit, and he'd helped the White House get Republican votes that they needed to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the policy that prevented gays and lesbians from serving openly in the military. And so after that, the president had invited Mehlman to lunch and said, they talked about this issue, and Mehlman said, I don't think this is going to kill you. And so when the president gathered a little months later his advisors together and said, I want to do this, David Plouffe, who was the campaign manager of Obama's 2008 campaign, called Mehlman and asked for how, if we're going to do this, how might we go about it in a way that would appeal to sort of middle America. And Chad and Mehlman had made a real study of this, and what they had come to understand was that if you talk about marriage in terms of hospitalization, visitation, and being able to visit someone in the hospital, being able to get a tax break, then straight people kind of think, well, gay people don't want to get married for the same reason that we do. But if you talk about it in terms of like their stories, right? These plaintiff stories, that they love each other, that they want to commit to each other, that they want to own this language that allows everybody to understand the reality and the commitment of the relationship. Well, that really moves people. And the other thing that they were finding in people is if you talk about this issue in terms of sort of shared American values. So you talk about it in terms of the golden rule, right? You say, most Americans believe that, you want to treat others the way you want to be treated. That doesn't mean people. Are we really going to say to everybody in the military that they can't marry the person that they love after coming home from Afghanistan? Are we going to tell the policeman in your neighborhood who keeps you safe that they can't marry the person that they love? And what was kind of really interesting was when the president then, after Biden said what he said on the capacity, scrambled, I thought you could be ready. And when he went and sat down for this interview with Robin Roberts, it was very much a mirror of these talking points and very focused kind of were resonating with the American public.
So after covering this gay marriage fight for 5 years, what was it like for you to be at the Supreme Court when the advocates of gay marriage won in the Colgate case?
That morning, we all sort of piled into this van and we headed over to the Supreme Court, and they were so nervous. You can only imagine what it's like, to be waiting finally for these 9 justices to deliver their verdict about whether you can get married. And so we filed into the Supreme Court, and this is, it's a very robust kind of setting, and the justices sort of appear from behind these all at once, from behind these folds in the curtain, and it was the last day, and everybody was sort of waiting for the Chief Justice to say, and whoever has the opinion in, Windsor, and then the Windsor opinion was delivered. So then the plaintiffs are waiting, and it's like, and and Roberts finally delivered the opinion in the Prop 8 case, and it wasn't the win that they were looking for. It's that Proposition 8 did not have standing, it's called, to appeal. So it was a technical decision, but a win nonetheless. It did, though, leave open the question of whether bans like Prop 8 all across the country were unconstitutional, and that's what we're seeing now, is a whole slew of new cases making their way towards the court.
Which case do you think is likely to come before the Supreme Court next?
It's hard to predict which case exactly is going to come before the Supreme Court. Olson and Boyce have a case in Virginia that is heading there pretty quickly. There's other cases in Utah and Oklahoma that are also pretty much on a fast track. So which case gets there when, it's impossible to totally predict. But I think if the Supreme Court thought that in deciding Proposition 8 case on a kind of technical basis could buy it a few years, I think that they were mistaken.
Jo Becker, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Joe Becker is a reporter for the New York Times and author of the new book Forcing the Spring, Inside the Fight for Marriage Equality. You can read part of the first chapter on our website, freshair.npr.org. Fresh Air's executive producer is Danny Miller. Our interviews and reviews are produced and edited by Amy Sallet, Phyllis Myers, Henry Baldonado, Sam Brigger, Lauren Krenzel, John Myers, John Sheehan, Heidi Simon, and Teresa Madden. I'm Terry Gross.
Support for NPR comes from NPR member stations and from Esurance, with an app that lets users manage their car insurance policies, update payment info, and handle claims at esurance.com. From World Book Night. On April 23rd, volunteers across America will give 500,000 books to people in need. Learn more at worldbooknight.org. And from GSK, whose Discovery Fast Track Challenge for academics seeks to turn concepts into medicine at gsk.com/Discovery Fast Track. This is NPR.
Bernie Rockefeller Coffee in New York. It's late night with Seth Meyers.
On the next Fresh Air, Seth Meyers talks about his new job, hosting Late Night, replacing Jimmy Fallon, who now hosts The Tonight Show. And we'll look back at some of Meyers' work on Saturday Night Live, when he was head writer and anchored Weekend Update. Join us tomorrow at 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock on WHYY.
The Philadelphia Science Festival supports WHYY from April 25th through May 3rd. You can get nerdy in Philadelphia's museums, parks, libraries, restaurants, and bars that play host to over 100 events celebrating science and technology. It's an opportunity to plan a date night, take the family out, or attend a lecture solo. There's an event for everyone. The Philadelphia Science Festival is brought to you in part by the Franklin Institute and sponsored by Dow. More about the Philadelphia Science Festival online at philasciencefestival.org.
This is WHYY-FM Philadelphia, WNJN-FM 89.7 Atlantic City, WNJZ 90.3 Cape May Courthouse, WNJB